if the count in that array is greater than 0, it means something was filled into that NS array object, in which case if I get the first object out of that array, I actually get, and it might seem like a lot of work here, but I actually get a path to the document directory for that documents directory for that particular user. So once again, just something I wanted to leave you with at the end of this class. And that's it. I actually did pretty good here, 7:16. Not bad, at least my time. So that's it for today's discussion. I will be posting, as I mentioned, an assignment after the class. It's not up yet. You should have received these handouts in your email by now. And let me just see if there's any questions, and then we'll finish up for today. Let me just locate my questions window. Not there. Not there. There it is. Okay, so okay, doesn't look like too many questions. No, Lee, there aren't major differences in file handling on the iPhone. You work with Foundation. You open up a file. You can read and write to that file. You're limited in what you have access to. You're working in a container on the iPhone, however, so you don't get access to the entire file system like you would if you're writing a Cocoa application. What chapters will we cover in the next class? Mark, I think we're covering copying objects, if I'm not mistaken, in the next class. I don't know if that's going to take up the full lecture, though. I don't know if I'm going to spend an hour and 15 minutes on copying objects, so I may also go into archiving. I don't remember if copying and archiving were scheduled for one class or not, so I have to actually check that. Can you use methods to read an XML file? Yes, there are methods actually for reading and parsing XML files, Ben, which I don't really have time to go into in this class. Maybe it's something I can cover if you can add as a suggestion, and if I have time, I can actually do a little prep work for you to cover how to parse XML data if that's what you're interested in. Linda, excuse me. Linda wants to know what the M in Classroom M stands for. That stands for mobile. The idea is we have some ideas for some mobile applications of our courseware, which we haven't gotten around to actually doing yet. And Ben, certainly you can use those methods that I mentioned to read XML data. There's also methods that allow you to actually parse XML data. If the XML data is just in a regular file, certainly you can just go ahead and read that file using the techniques that I mentioned.